Cruise the Galapagos without going broke. The Galapagos Islands is worthy to be explored. No matter how much money you spend for a cruise in the islands, everything will always be worth it. With the rich biodiversity of each of the islands, the intellectual and adventurous side of you will both be given attention all throughout the trip. However, enjoying a cruise in the islands involves a lot of money. In fact, it is one of the most expensive destinations in the world. However, this fact does not mean that you will always get broke when you take an adventure in the Galapagos. Take note of some of these tips to help you enjoy a cruise in the islands cheaply. Prepare all necessary travel documents. You need a passport and a travel visa in order for you to visit Ecuador, particularly Galapagos Islands. Your passport must be valid for a minimum of 6 months from the date of your departure. If you are a United States citizen, you may not need a travel visa to visit the country for 90 days the most. There are some other Western nations that share the same opportunity, so check with the embassy whether you need a visa or not for your travel to Ecuador. Find cheap flight tickets going to Ecuador. The best place to find cheap tickets is from a bucket shop or airline ticket wholesaler. This will help you save a lot of money in your transportation expenses. Check a travel agency, online wholesaler, or newspaper to find affordable airline deals. Purchase tickets to Guayaquil, Ecuador. Depending on your origin, a flight to Guayaquil can involve a lot of money and time. Purchase discount tickets so you will save a few dollars. You can drop to Los Angeles or Miami to change planes going to Guayaquil directly. However, you can also choose to fly to Quito, the capital of the country. From there, take a bus to Guayaquil. This is always a cheaper option. Book for cheap accommodations in Guayaquil. Forget about staying in hotels for this trip so you can save a good deal of cash. Search the internet to find a guest house or a hostel that can offer you a great accommodation at a cheaper rate. If you can, book for a reservation online, but it is not at all necessary to pay for the booking right away. Pay in cash the moment you arrive. Head to Guayaquil. Travel to Ecuador depending on the mode of transportation you have selected. Once there, check in your hostel and find a travel agency nearby. There are a lot of locally based tours in Guayaquil that offer Galapagos tours. Take note that the price for a cruise to Galapagos goes cheaper as you get closer to the cruise's point of departure. If you cannot find great deals, seek information from local backpackers. They have more information about where you can get discounted tours to the islands. Don't get broke whenever you experience the biodiversity of the Galapagos Islands. There is always a way for you to get the best experience without getting too hard on your pocket. So start your search now for affordable deals, and sooner or later, you will get to experience adventure and nature at the same time without going broke.